What's up guys, welcome back to Destiny Updates for another Bungie Mail Sack Breakdown. This week they start off by going over the winners of the various Bungie Week contests that they did. Mostly art contests, but there's a few writing contests as well. Some of these winners are pretty cool, but I'm not going to go over all of them here. If you want to check them out, you can just go look at the mail sack yourself. There's a link in the description below, and that'll just take you right to it. Anyways, onto the actual mail sack for this week. It starts off with a question from Don Eliano, who asks, will there be visual customization for weapons? Deej answers yes, and not only visual. Your weapon in Destiny will be one of the many ways in which you'll tell your own story, and that story will become more interesting the longer you write it. The various implements of destruction that you wield, and there are a lot of them, will tell the world who you are, where you've been, what asses you've kicked, and most importantly, how you like to fight. The more you use them, the more they'll become an extension of your own legend. Now that all sounds pretty good. We already know that the weapons, or at least the unique ones, will have a skill tree or upgrade path, whatever you want to call it. We saw that in the gameplay demo. However, we still have yet to see how we can customize the weapon visually, and also with things like scopes, extended magazines, silencers, really all that sort of thing, which I'm sure we can do in Destiny, but we just haven't seen it yet. Moving on, Kaylin Sparky asks, what is the comparative size of a Guardian compared to a Cabal? Deej answers, depends on the Cabal. The Guardians won't be the only force in Destiny teeming with unique warriors. Take the Fallen for example. When people saw them at E3, they were all too quick to compare them to the elites you fought in Halo. In truth, the Fallen are as varied and diverse as the Covenant as a whole. He goes on to talk a bit about the different Fallen classes, saying to rewatch the gameplay demo to take a look at them, but we already know enough about that. He ends it with, the Cabal along with the Vex and the Hive are equally rich in their varieties. There are a lot of bad guys in Destiny. We need heroes to push them back whence they came. Apply within. So while they didn't actually answer the question there, they sort of went into the variety of the different classes. It definitely sounds like each race in Destiny will have a great deal of variety, which is quite cool. Moving on, Rocketman asks, will Destiny have Bungie.net integration? Deej answers, well, of course. Remember the good old days when, as soon as you were done splattering your enemies with the bumper of your Warthog in Halo, you would rush over to Bungie.net to punctuate your own personal war stories? We're taking strides right now to make sure that your experiences with playing Destiny are extended beyond the consoles in similar and in some cases very different ways. To become a legend in the making, you need an audience. You need people to admire your accomplishments and covet your rewards. Bungie.net will be one of your parade grounds. There will be a lot of ways to strut your stuff in Destiny, and we'll tell you about them someday. Now they didn't go into any detail there, but we know that Bungie.net will be integrated into Destiny. Personally, I think it'll be a lot more important than it was in Halo. In Halo it was only stats, and they said how they want to do more than that. But I think besides Bungie.net, they'll also be doing a lot on the mobile apps, probably even more than they will be on the website. Moving on, Mycroft asks, can individuals join public events? Deej answers, just like the name suggests, public events in Destiny are optional engagements that are open to everyone. Think of them like an all-ages club, only the dance floor is filled with throngs of aliens you can shoot in the face. You can join in the fun as a party of one, or bring your friends for some synchronized stomping. We do recommend the second option though. Discotheques are designed from the ground up to be more fun with your friends. So there you go, if anyone was wondering, you don't have to be in a fire team to join a public event, you can simply walk right in as a solo player as well. Now that's it for the actual Destiny related questions and answers already, but there is one more thing that might interest some of you if you're into writing. Colonel Aloki says, we've seen a lot of love to you guys who draw, paint, and sculpt, but where is the love for us writers? We are part of the artistic community too. Now I think what he means by that is all of the community focused blog posts that Bungie has done for artists, as well as getting attention on the forums and stuff. Deej answers, you're right Colonel, and since you pointed out a need in our community, you just volunteered to help fill it. Anyone who is reading these words is welcome to follow The Black Garden, which is a Bungie.net group which I'll provide a link to in the description below. They're hosting a contest that will let creative writers on Bungie.net share and celebrate their work. Now I'm not going to go into the details here, you can follow the link in the description below if you're interested in writing and want to know more, but the winner of this contest will receive a print of this piece of concept art here, signed by the Bungie writing team. So that's pretty sweet. If any of you are interested in writing, go ahead and check the link. Anyways, that's it for this week's Mail Sack Breakdown. Sorry it's a little late, I didn't have time to do this yesterday. But thank you very much for watching, stay tuned for more videos coming soon, and I'll see you in the next update.